Section 4. Projects. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Caitlin Sticko, Madison, Wisconsin, 2007. Current Superstitions by Fanny Bergen. Chapter 4. Projects. Numbers 164 through 302. Love divinations, or love charms, I have found, are popularly known as projects in parts of New England and on Mount Desert. On Prince Edward Island and in various parts of the Canadian provinces, the practice of such divinations is usually spoken of as trying tricks. If a number of young people are together, one will say, "Let's try tricks." In the middle and western United States, the usual colloquial expression for these love divinations is "trying fortunes." One girl will say to another at some appropriate time, "Let's try our fortunes." Apples. 164. Eat an apple at midnight before the glass, saying, "Whoever my true love may be, come and eat this apple with me," holding the lamp in the hand. The true love will appear. Winn, Maine. 165. Throw a whole apple paring on the floor after swinging it 3 times around your head. It will form your true love's initial letter. General in the United States. Apple seeds. 166. When eating an apple, snap it with the fingers and name it for a person of the opposite sex. Count the fully developed seeds (all of the others are kisses), and the last one must correspond to the following formula: 1's my love, 2's my love, 3's my heart's desire. 4 I'll take and never forsake, 5 I'll cast in the fire. 6 he love, 7 she loves, 8 they both love, 9 he comes, 10 he tarries, 11 he goes, 12 he marries, 13 honor, 14 riches, all the rest are little witches. Baldwinsville, New York. Some change the latter lines of this formula into 13 they quarrel, 14 they part, 15 they die with a broken heart. 167. Similar rhymes commonly repeated in northern Ohio after naming an apple and counting the seeds are: 1 I love, 2 I love, 3 I love I say, 4 I love with all my heart, and 5 I cast away. 6 he loves, 7 she loves, 8 they both love, 9 he comes, 10 he tarries, 11 he courts, and 12 he marries. Prince Edward Island and Mansfield, Ohio. 168. Lay in the hand 4 apple seeds, and have someone name them, then pick them up, saying, "This one I love, all others above, and this one I greatly admire, and this one I'll take and never forsake, and this one I'll cast in the fire." St. John, New Brunswick. 169. A love divination by way of apple seeds, much practiced when a number of young people were spending the evening together, or perhaps by grown-up boys and girls in district schools as they ate their noonday lunch about the stove, was as follows: 2 seeds were named, one for a girl and one for a young man, and placed on a hot stove or in front of an open fire. The augury concerning the future relations of the young people was derived from the behavior of the 2 seeds. If as they heated they jumped away from one another, the 2 persons would become estranged or their friendship die. If the seeds moved nearer together, marriage was implied. If the one named for the girl moved towards the other, it signified that the young woman was fonder of the young man than he was of her, and so on. Northern Ohio. 170. A common project in my girlhood was to place an apple seed on each of the 4 fingers of the right hand, that is, on the knuckles, first moistening them with spittle. A companion then named them, and the fingers were worked so as to move slightly. The seed that stayed on the longest indicated the name of your future husband. Stratham, New Hampshire. 171. Name apple seeds and place on the lids of the closed eyes. Wink, and the first to fall off shows the name of your future husband. Winn, Maine, New York, and Pennsylvania. 172. To name apple seeds, put one on each temple, get someone to name them, and the one that sticks the longest will be the true one. 173. Name apple pips, put them on the grate, saying, "If you love me, live and fly. If you do not, lie and die." Babies. 174. Kiss the baby when 9 days old, and the first gentleman you kiss afterward will be your future husband. New England. Bed. 175. Go upstairs backward, into a chamber backward, and into bed backward. Drink some salt and water, and if you dream of someone bringing you drink, it will be your future husband. Maine and Salem, Massachusetts. 176. The first time two girls sleep together, let them tie 2 of their big toes together with woolen yarn, and the one with the shortest piece of broken string left attached in the morning will be married first. Northern Ohio. 177. If 2 girls on sleeping together for the first time tie their waists together with string or thread, and the thread gets broken in the night, the first man who puts his arm round the waist of either will have the first name of the man whom that girl will marry, whether that man is the one or not. Province of Quebec. 178. After getting ready for bed, in silence, take a ball of string and wind about the wrist, repeating, I wind, this night to find who my true love's to be, the color of his eyes, the color of his hair, and the night he'll be married to me. Chesterton, Maryland. 179. Name the bedposts for 4 different men. The one you dream about, you will marry. General. 180. The first time you sleep in a room, name the corners each with a different man's name. The first corner you face on waking indicates whom you will marry. New England. The same thing is done with bedposts in Ohio. 181. Put 4 names of boys on 4 slips of paper and take 1 blank slip. Intermingle them, and then without looking at them, put 1 under each leg of the bed and 1 under the pillow. The name of the last will be that of your future husband. Franklin, Massachusetts. 182. Rub the 4 bedposts with a lemon, and carry the lemon in the pocket the next day, and the first man you speak to, you will marry. New Hampshire. Bible. 183. Read the 3rd verse of the 3rd chapter of Hosea, Joel, and Amos for 3 Sundays in succession, and the first gentleman you walk with you will marry. Nashua, New Hampshire. 184. Put the end of key in the Bible, on the verse of Solomon's song reading, I am my beloved's, and he is mine. Close the book and bind it round with string or garter, each girl supporting the key with the first finger of the right hand. One of them repeats a verse to each letter as the other girl names it, beginning the alphabet, till it turns at the initial of the future husband or lover. General in the United States. Birds. 185. When you see a turkey buzzard flying alone, repeat, Hail, hail, lonely, lonesome turkey buzzard. Hail to the east, hail to the west, hail to the one that I love the best. Let me know by the flap of your wing whether he, or she, loves me or not. Note the manner of the bird's flight. If it flaps his wings, your lover is true. If not, the lover is false. Tennessee. 186. When the call of the first turtle dove is heard, sit down and remove the shoe and stocking from the left foot. Turn the stocking inside out, in the heel of which, if a hair is found, it will be the color of the hair of the future husband or wife. Tennessee. In Mount Desert, Maine, and Prince Edward Island, the same project is tried on hearing the first robin. Buttons. 187. The coming husband is determined by repeating the following words, touching each button of the coat, vest, or dress in order. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, or doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief, or doctor, lawyer, merchant, cheat. Ohio. 188. With reference to the habitation to be occupied, big house, little house, pigsty, barn. New Hampshire. 189. As to the wedding dress, silk, satin, velvet, cotton, woolen. Massachusetts. 190. In regard to the vehicle, carriage, wagon, wheelbarrow, chaise. Massachusetts. 191. The first of these button formulae is used by boys to foretell their profession in life. A friend remembers how in childhood his buttons were completely worn out by the continual practice of the inquiry. 192. With reference to the acquisition of a coat, bought, given, stolen. Massachusetts. 193.